My people, my people, my people. Welcome to Reactions with Dominique Renee. I know, maybe that didn't sound right to you because you are used to hearing storytelling with Dominique Renee. And if you don't know how we got into reactions, you got to go on over to my series, Storytelling with Dominique Renee. You got to go on over to the lives and catch up quick because the things are happening on my channel. So I have promised our Making the Band fans that in addition to reacting to the Danity Kane albums, I would finally watch the seasons of Making the Band after the season that I was on. Because yes, I admit I didn't watch them. And so I'm actually excited to figure out what happened in the lives of my Making the Band sisters after they were chosen not for Making the Band, after they were chosen from Making the Band to be a part of Danity Kane. I want to see where things went. I want to get all the context that I need to get even deeper into this music. I have loved listening to and reacting to their albums. And I want to know, all the drama that y'all be talking about in the comments. I'm here to see it, okay? So I'm about to get into it. I'm not going to waste too much more time, but I would love to hear your thoughts on this new branch of Dominique Renee content because we going in all the directions and having fun. If you're along for the ride, then I'm going to keep driving. So I'm about to watch and react to Making the Band 3, Season 3, Episode 1. Are y'all ready? Go get your popcorn. Do what you got to do. If you got to click pause. But before you click pause, what I'm going to tell you to click. Like, and subscribe. Let's get into it. All right. I hope it's good, y'all. I hope it's good.
Yes.
Okay, we on.
The moment of truth. The moment of truth. The time.
The voice.
Has finally
The voice
come.
of you know who.
The first member of the band.
Oh, look at me, y'all.
Aubrey.
Oh, this is so nostalgic. This is the last scene from my season, Making the Band 3 Season 2.
I remember stepping forward.
Oh, with new confessionals. This is
It's
cute.
one of the first times that I've actually gotten a one-on-one hug from Diddy, and that, for some reason, triggered the whole excitement of, making the band.
Juanita.
Come on,
I
D.
wanted to run over and just hug him real hard. So that's what I did. And I think he was wanting me to let go.
Shannon.
I have to say there was like a fog all around me the whole night. And it was just like that dream.
Dawn.
Girl,
When I
Dawn.
heard Diddy say my name, it was like Cinderella moment.
Oh my gosh, we were
member of the group.
babies. Oh,
Andrea.
Once he said my name, woo!
they singing my song.
Like I was like, this can't be happening now. Like I've been going through this now for so long. It's not real.
Yes, girl, 3
There you
seasons.
have it. Hope you're ready, America. Hope you're ready, the world. These are the girls I'm gonna rock with.
Diddy, I hope you ready, because you ain't printing enough copies of the album. Ooh. Oh, this is from the album. Okay. Oh, this is cute. Okay. So So many things just came up in the first couple of seconds. I feel a little teary-eyed. That's so weird. I don't even know how to explain that. Okay. First, nostalgia. Just like I wasn't necessarily expecting, and I should have been, that I would be one of the first things to pop up on the screen because obviously I'm not in Danity Kane and I wasn't in this season at all. And so that moment, go back to storytelling to figure out, but I'm remembering the devastation of that moment. And I'm also like, for the first time, I'm looking at us like real babies. Maybe because I'm not a part of this moment, when I'm seeing these confessionals and them being so excited, I feel that. I feel that in a way that's so heavy because of literally this week. Google what's happening in the news, right? Like, because of this week in particular, it feels so heavy to see them genuinely excited to work with this man. And what's the word? Talking about hugging him and like in a very kiddie and innocent manner. And I don't know what I'm in store for. Maybe this season will be warm and fuzzy. Maybe this episode will be warm and fuzzy, but I don't know. I just got this heavy feeling. And the theme song is obviously on their debut album, which I reviewed, and is so, so cute. So far, I'm all the way in. Let's see what happens. Okay, so they're continuing in New York.
And we are back. We have to finish what we started. We're going to make an album. We're going to sell millions of records, shoot hot videos, and you're going to love them. If it was only that easy. Before we begin this journey, I thought that I would let the girls go home. They made the band. They need to celebrate, connect with their families, see some people for the last time, because a lot of people going to change. We're going to make these girls into superstars.
That's scary hearing him say, see these people for the last time. Oh, I used to love this song.
Best Mix, Bradley Ryan. I am joined by the lovely and talented Miss Aubrey O'Day.
Hey.
So if you want to call and say hello to Miss Aubrey, if you missed her, like we all have.
I came home to Palm Springs. I teach dance classes. I work at a radio station. I co-host a morning show.
Hi, I was just calling to say
Okay, I didn't know she was doing all this.
Oh my gosh. Also in Palm Springs is my boyfriend, Jonathan. I am always living on the
They
edge.
showing the love lives.
We're very opposite, but it also is something that kind of brings me back to my motherly kids, housewife side, which is like this big.
This is gonna be so different than our show. This is like about their lives.
I came home to Upland.
My mom cooking away. She's making my favorite. It looks kind of funny, but it's really, really good.
So I live at home with my parents. I know, I shouldn't, but I do.
I just talked about this, the innocence. Like Drea's living at home with her family. We were babies.
Can I take a picture with you? I was just trying to buy a hat. I know. Now they want like my autograph and to talk to me and stuff. It's really weird.
I talked to Aubrey this morning. She said I can't have other best friends anymore.
Hold on now.
Hey.
Now,
ATL.
I live in Atlanta at home with my mom.
I wanted to show you this so you could see.
Oh
My
my
mother put me in
gosh.
dance classes, I think at first, just so she could get some time off so she could get a free Saturday. Then it evolved into something that I
The
can't
mamas
live
be
without.
working.
Oh, that goes
Okay.
to the back like, oh.
As an artist, I've always gone by the name D Woods, and that's what people call me when it's time to work.
So of the 5 girls,
I love
I'm the one
this.
that's married. My husband's name is Ron, and we've been married for a little over 2 years. When I lived in Portland, I was dancing for the Portland Trailblazers, which is the NBA team.
I knew it. I knew she was with
I've
an
been dancing
NBA
for 20
team.
years, I've been with the Blazers for 6 seasons, and especially the Blazers was wonderful training because you're performing in front of thousands of people every night. There's pressure, there's last-minute routines. You learn day of game. The whole experience really prepared me for this.
Come on, Shan. Shan blew me away on that second album and that third album.
Mom, why you got Mardi Gras stuff?
I was born in New Orleans, Louisiana, and I grew up there.
What is this? This is awesome. We're proud of you. We're proud of you, and we wanted to let you know.
Since Hurricane Katrina hit, I am now in Baltimore. That's where I live now.
So let's eat.
We're party people, and we're crazy, and that's what we love to do. So Baltimore.
Okay, so I can say this now. I talked about this on an episode of Storytelling with Dominique Renee about when we all came back together and Katrina had happened and Dawn had experienced that. And I said it was her story to tell. Obviously, I didn't know that on the very next season, it would be told. So we learned at that time that the entire family had to relocate to Baltimore, where I want to say her brother was in school, maybe at Johns Hopkins, and the whole family had to move into his apartment, something crazy like that. And this feels warm and fuzzy, y'all. I guess I'm in for drama, but right now I am loving seeing the innocence, again, the innocence of that time and what everybody's lives were like as literally babies. Like, what the?
Has now been New Orleans or something like that. I don't know.
What? Oh, come on. Whole family?
Oh, that's my song! I always loved singing and dancing, but I just thought that I could never make a career out of it.
My goodness.
I'm looking forward to meeting up with the girls. I miss them. I feel like I haven't seen them in forever, so I'm really excited to meet up with them and start on a new journey.
Yeah, whole singing family. I love that. Okay, what's in Orlando? What's happening in Orlando? This is so...
So we're finally all back together.
Today's a fun day.
Right now, it's feeling very Disney Channel in a good way. Wow. It's not giving what reality TV is like today.
One thing you can't take for granted is we are still an unknown, brand new band. And there's no reason why we shouldn't go through the same trials and tribulations as any other band starting out. You guys.
So is Johnny managing them?
Because more people know you.
I would assume that.
But it doesn't stop the process of learning everything from the ground floor up.
Last season, we had the challenge of standing out as an individual. Now, this season, it's all about the group. We have to figure out each other's strengths so we know where to shine, weaknesses so we know where to hold each other up. This is our challenge, is a group, is a unit.
People are going to know that you guys are out and about. So we're going to go to New Orleans, to Don's hometown. Right now, we're trying to work out putting you guys on one of the Mardi Gras floats. You guys cool with that?
I haven't been back to New Orleans since the hurricane, and I don't know. I'm scared to see it.
It also feels crazy if
you guys are now a group.
If we filmed this show in 2005 and Katrina happened in 2005, I would assume they started filming this in 2006. How was Mardi Gras even a thing? Maybe this had to be. I'm like, was this Mardi Gras 2006 or 2007? Either way, that feels really soon after Hurricane Katrina to be on a float. I don't know. I feel like if I was Dawn, I would feel a little bit like, okay, a tornado runs through my house and then y'all want to have a block party on the block where the houses got, that seems a little weird to me. Very weird.
Really excited to let the girls get the flavor of New Orleans, but then I'm anxious because I've heard so many stories about it.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
That feels dicey.
Starting out with a new group, you don't just throw them into the studio. One of the most important things to a successful
It's the indoors
group
with
is
the
chemistry.
sunglasses for me.
So I'm gonna put these girls on the road, let them spend some time together, sleep together, in the same room, just so they'll know what I'm saying. I'm gonna make sure that they can get along without killing each other.
It's the timing of these comments.
All the hits B97. I'm Stevie G.
And I'm Teapot.
Along with the Making the Band 3 band. Yeah.
We make love the way our bodies touch. I just can't get enough.
Listen.
It's too soon when it's over. I can't stop my knees, stop them from shaking. What he does to me.
They sound beautiful.
He knows just what I need.
They sound absolutely beautiful, and that's a given. The talent is there.
We're actually going to be on one of the floats tomorrow.
Really?
Really excited about that.
Hey, what else you guys planning on doing while you're here?
Well, Dawn's going to be showing us around.
What you planning on showing them, Dawn?
I will show them what my mom's dance school used to be and stuff. I just wanted them to, know me better.
The five of us have never been.
I mean, where my mom's dancing school used to be. Y'all, this ain't making you sad.
We have to learn each other's personalities and learn each other as a group now.
I'm so off-put by them going to New Orleans right after Katrina. So off-put by this. Okay, but y'all see that love. This is what I was talking about.
First time we've really been at a public event, just hanging out together as a group. You know, we're all taking it very differently. I know Shannon's much more reserved and shy. And I'm the same way. I'm like, okay, nice to meet you. Okay, Juanita and Aubrey are much more.
Ooh. Backing that thing up. Hold on.
I'm comfortable with guys just coming right up on me, and I'm usually like, yeah, okay.
And she married.
We signed autographs, took pictures, and showing some love to the Big Easy.
That smile, that girl. Y'all keep saying it. She's got the it factor.
Ready to keep going. It's just bar. Party the whole time. Oh my goodness! Hello, Mr. Police Officer!
Okay.
Ow! How much did you drink?
So this is a breakout situation. This is a lot that they're doing very, very early. So one, it feels like they are already establishing what will come up. And y'all who have seen the show know better than me. But it feels like they're like Shannon and Andrea, we're reserved, we be chilling. D Woods and Aubrey doing a lot. And they haven't mentioned Dawn in that capacity, but I feel like they're already trying to show a little bit of what is going to start getting in the way or causing division, because they gotta find the drama somehow. And yeah, I'm still so thrown off by the fact that they are in New Orleans. I'm trying to get past it, but it feels very, very clueless isn't the word. I can't think of what the word is right now, but it feels off that New Orleans, of all the places that they could be in America, that they would be in New Orleans so close to post-Katrina. Okay. I'm going to move on from that. I'm going to move on. I'm going to get over it. I'm having a hard time, but I'm going to get over it.
It's like, you can soak yourself in the eye.
Today we're going to see different spots of New Orleans that I haven't seen because I haven't been back since the hurricane.
The best way to go is just take St. Charles.
She's gonna show us places where she grew up.
Even the music they're using.
I think we're all kind of preparing ourselves.
It's sad.
For maybe how Dawn will react.
Oh Lord, I'm coming home.
Yeah, this insensitive. Boom.
I've gone away.
Tone deaf. Those are the words. I was trying to think of the right words for
This is higher land right here. It's higher land and it's higher money.
MTV choosing, or Diddy or whomever choosing
this. I was
this.
born. My whole life is the East. So it's middle class neighborhood? Middle class. Yeah, not poor. It's middle class. Oh my God.
Oh no. What? Y'all, how they let this fly? There are trees on top of houses. Nah, B. I am so not with this. I'm so disturbed.
So bad.
Okay, y'all. Let me keep watching.
My mom owns a dancing school. That's what she does on the side besides teaching. It's cute. We pour ourselves into the dancing school. My dad was always there. My mom was always there. And I grew up there like that. You okay? It was hard for me to see my mom see it because it was her first time back.
Oh my God. No, I cannot do this. This is like...
The water was so high. Look how high the water was. The mirrors, everything fell off. Everything. That's the line of the water.
This is triggering for me, and I am not from New Orleans. It's just my favorite city.
You have to tell me. I know everybody.
I can't even imagine. I can't even, grasp what that would be like to see your family's life just not there anymore. It was very, hard and almost like intruding to stand in there.
Yeah, ladies, I'm sorry. Oh,
She said it. 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 Andrea just said it felt intrusive to be standing there in that moment. This should not have been on national television at this time. I did not get to the end of the episode yet. I'm going to get there. I cannot believe that this is what is happening in the first episode of Making the Band 3 Season 3. This is so tone deaf, so insensitive, and probably so traumatic and triggering for Dawn. Y'all, I knew it. I said I couldn't get over it. And it got worse as the episode went on.
I wish it would have been running and y'all could have saw how beautiful the girls are.
Oh, mama.
Seeing the dancing school to me was worse than seeing my home destroyed because that dancing school is the reason why I made this band. That helped me get to this point, and it's no longer there. We lived here, you know what I mean? We lived here. And it's just hard because I don't have that place anymore.
Lord.
Oh Lord, I'm coming home. It's been so long, I've gone away.
I'm done. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I'm just done.
And they shouldn't be standing around watching them see their destroyed dance school for the first... Bruh. Wow. Wow.
One of the things I want to do while I'm here is to go see my high school.
Wow. I'm getting that like little nervous feeling in my tummy like when I used to have to go to high school.
Yeah. I never saw the principal though.
Oh, I did.
I heard that it was one of the first schools to open after Hurricane Katrina, and I'm very proud of that. How are you?
Let's get some warm and fuzzy. Let's get something positive, because I am...
Look at you. This is a precious child right here.
How's everything been going?
Kind of crazy. Yeah, welcome to Katrina world.
Since Katrina hit, when you go there, you realize it's still happening to these people every single day. Like, they're still dealing with it.
It's a whole lot different because you have to worry about the same things, but you have to worry about a lot of sadness in kids, a lot of loss.
It makes you question tons of things. Where's the help? Where's the aid? Why aren't things being done to make the situation better?
Well, Ms. Hall, I wanted to tell you that on behalf of the group, we decided to donate $5,000 to the school. Because I understand what you're going through, and this was my memories.
We tried to do what we could do to help out. We might not have much, but...
Okay, well, I hope the money came from behind the scenes and not the actual girls.
You don't know. You don't know how good it'll be. Thank you so much. My love.
Oh. I can't see this through my 20-year-old lens. You know, I have to see this as who I am today, and it's... Whew.
We're going to be in the King Arthur Parade.
Yeah, baby, they still did that Mardi Gras. Listen, and I get that. You gotta chase the joy. You gotta find joy. Well, this is cute. Oh, I told y'all. It was millions and millions of fans.
And
so
we decided you have to work for the big beads. What are you gonna do for the big beads?
Let me see your nipples.
She just said, let me see your nipples. Hold up.
You gotta work hard for the big
You have to work hard for them.
We need a little shaky shake for a bead.
We need some boxers.
Yeah, look at we got some for the big beads.
No.
Oh, wait now. People, for some beads?
Thank you.
Baby, they are doing a thing with this editing. Do you hear me?
Oh my God, I had such a blast on. Like, this that was so ridiculous. That was really fun.
I'm so glad the girls came because I think that was the best time we ever had together. It was so good to know that from now on I get to be with these girls because these are the four
Bring
best
some
girls
joy back
that I
around.
could ever pick to be in the band, and they're my sisters, and I'm so excited, and the world's not ready for what we're about to bring them. I love it.
Okay, I'm back to warm and fuzzy. I still feel away, but well, why they got these prison uniforms on?
Let's get busy.
Did I miss that? What?
This season on Making the Band. We have a new house.
Oh yeah. Oh,
And a
look
mouse.
at that.
And we're finally gonna be recording our album.
Ooh, that hair, baby.
And we're gonna be working with some of the hottest producers in the industry.
B.
Brian
Cox.
Cox, Rodney Jerkins,
Ooh.
Timberland, Scott Storch. Oh my God.
My gosh.
Y'all going to
They
get
got
to
to
the
work
point of
with
greatness.
the greats.
You want it all.
All that and more every Thursday this summer at 9 p.m.
Hey, it's D Woods from Making the Band 3, and if
love
you'd like to
it.
see more footage from the show, check us out on Overdrive right now.
All right. I have made it through episode 1. And Where do I start? One, again, all the feels, the nostalgia of that time, the innocence. This episode just really screamed innocence in a way that feels heavy 20 years later, considering the climate and considering specifically everything that's going on with Diddy. The second thing is this choice to go to New Orleans in the first episode when New Orleans has just been devastated by Katrina. I ain't with it. Even the end when they got warm and fuzzy and they did the Mardi Gras and they gave the money to the school, I ain't with it. I feel like that was so tone deaf. I felt the trauma on Dawn and her family in that moment. Just nah, B. Nah. That wasn't it. And I pray, okay, to the heavens above that little $5,000 came from MTV and or production and or Bad Boy Entertainment and or Johnny Wright Entertainment, because them girls ain't have it. And let's say it, they also never received it. So that was another standout thing for me. Excuse the allergy stuffiness because it's on me. Oh, it's killing me, but I cannot not show up for the people. Anyway, okay, so I might have missed this. Why were they in the black and white stripes looking like the Hamburglar? I didn't understand that piece. It could have been related to the float. Maybe it was a theme. Jailhouse float. I don't know. But that part definitely didn't make a lot of sense. And then the last thing I'll say is about the editing. They're giving us clear directions. They want us to see Aubrey as very raunchy and wild. And I can't speak to whether or not that's how she's at, I'm not saying she is or isn't showing up in that way, but that is becoming evident. It's clear that they want us to see Andrea and Shannon as like, we are chilling, a little laid back, relaxing, here to do our work, kind of. I have to wait to get a read really on where they're gonna go in terms of D Woods and Dawn. I heard a little bit of that when Andrea was in her confessional and she's like, oh, D Woods and Aubrey want to party. So I'm assuming that some kind of bond or something will come up for D Woods and Andrea. And also Andrea said at the beginning that Aubrey said, oh, you can't have another best friend. They don't choose these moments for no reason. So I'm sure that something related to their friendship is also going to come up. And maybe D Woods will or won't be, a part of the reason that comes up. Of course, they focused a lot on Dawn in this episode, but they didn't show their angle with her, from my opinion. I feel like, they talked about Katrina and like how her family was devastated. And I'm wondering what role she will play in terms of the drama that they need to bring, because this is a reality TV show. I could see the power players coming back. I saw in the preview of the season, Lorianne Gibson. So I know we're going to have some hilarious, fun, over the top, maybe harmful moments there. And I'm excited. Episode 1 is done. Okay. And I am looking forward to seeing the direction that they go in. Right now, it feels very light and feathery, very innocent. And I'm looking forward to seeing how this progresses. So keep coming back and watching it with me. Get your little nostalgia on with your girl, okay? This is Reactions with Dominique Renee. And if you want to know how we got here, go watch Storytelling with Dominique Renee, because the people will tell you ain't no story like a Dominique Renee story. Peace, y'all.